Hello, class.
Hello.
Hi.
This is on Are Your Family Members Protected? It is mainly over malware. I'm glad you guys got to come today. If you would like to see who joined us,
Hello.
Hi.
okay, so this is actually protecting you and your family. Bugs are actually inside your computer, not real live bugs like the kindergartners, and they say ooey and gooey, but there's actually stuff living in there electronically. Humans get bugs. Humans go to doctors and we get fixed. I'm not going to read all the slides to you, that's what you guys are for, okay? You are going to get bugs, your parents are going to take you. You're going to take yourself when you get older to the doctor. And you're going to get some shots, you're going to get checkups, you might even get surgery to cut those things out. Computers are exactly the same way. Used to be, in the older days, the main word was virus. If you saw or heard the word virus, you would know what was going on. That word is not used much anymore. In fact, there are very few real viruses. Most of them are now called malware. There are lots of other ones called spyware, Trojans, there's bots. They all do different things. Here are the main ones. These, you'll probably see when you get on the internet and you have email, adware, pop-ups on your screen. Buy me, click here. Crimeware. Those are actually one that actually my wife got. She got a really bad one on her computer. Big splash screen came up on her computer. Did not let her use the keyboard, did not let her use the mouse, and she could not do anything but turn it off and on. Could not do anything else. It said she had gone to a porn website. Of course, I believe my wife did not go there. And it told her to take $50 down to the bank and deposit it into a certain account, and it would unlock her computer for her. Do you think it would unlock her computer if she actually paid the $50? No. I actually could not get that off her computer. I tried for hours and finally had to wipe her whole computer and she lost everything. Spyware actually spies on you. You normally will not know it's on your computer. It hides and you won't know it. There's no pop-ups. It doesn't do anything. It looks to see if you get on the internet and you use your credit card. If you use your credit card, it actually tracks your key when you type it in and it knows your credit. It then has your credit card and it go make its own purchases. Worms, we actually talked about the worms. Worms actually get all through your computer and those are the ones you cannot get out. It's like tapeworms in a human body. You can't pull one out, it breaks and part of it still stays in there. Rootkits I won't talk about, they're actually part of the computer that actually will kill your computer. You can actually die and never turn on again. Trojans. Trojans are another one of those that hides until it wants to become active and then it comes out. Viruses are the old one. Viruses actually, way back when they first started, and they actually would damage stuff. All of these will actually live inside of a picture, inside of a movie, inside of just a web page, an email. If I go to a page that's on the internet, just by going to the page, I can get one of these. If I open a picture, one of you guys send me a picture and it has a virus, I get the virus. If you actually send me a music file and it has it in it and I play it, I get one of these. There is no stopping it. By the numbers is really cool. Yes?
So let's say you're on your computer and you just hear something, but there's no pop-ups or anything. You just hear like an ad or something. Would that be adware?
Yes. There are many times actually my wife would go read news and she starts hearing in the background this advertisements. And she asked me to come over and look at it. There is no pop-ups, there's no movie, there's no video. She's looking at her news and it's in the background. Yes, you are correct. By the numbers. You have to piece this together. Yes, it is mixed up. Most of you probably don't know what NT is. NT is actually before Windows. Anybody heard of Linux? Maybe? A few of you heard of Linux? Of course, you heard of Mac and you heard of PCs. These are the percentages, the average of how many percentages of in the world of those kind of computers. Just as an example, Linux. How many think Linux?
11%.
11%. Mac.
7%.
11%, sorry.
Ah.
Linux, 7%. This one, which I really don't use anymore unless it's a real old computer, 0.5%. PC is the most, 80%. If I'm a virus malware maker, evil guy that lives in some other country in the basement that drinks a bunch of sodas all night, making these things, who am I going to pick on the most?
PC.
PCs. It's just logical. Why do I want to pick on NT people? Only 0.5% that has them.
It's the total is 98.5%. What's the other 1.5%?
That is actually a good question. There is an other column. There are other systems out there which makes up a really small amount. One is actually phones, Andrewware. I'm sorry, I said Andrewware. Wish I cut that part out. For your phones, there's other ones that are just take that sliver. I did not count the others. I could have put another out there. If I redid it, I would have to put another in there just for you. This one actually was a really scary picture that I thought was really cool that it pertained to us. These are viruses trying to get out of your computers. If you get one inside your computer, the way I like to describe it is they invite their friends. They say, hey, I'm inside. You want to come over and have a party in here? Before you know it, within days, you will have hundreds inside of your computer, living in, trying to get out and take over your keyboard and your mouse and your internet.
What if your computer's off and you have a virus? Can it still spread?
The answer is no, and that's a good question. It cannot spread, but does it still live in there?
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Can it do anything while your computer's off?
Cannot. No electricity doesn't do anything. But you could actually turn it off for 10 years, turn it back on, and it's still alive. It's electronic. Can't stop it. Malware. These are all just a big ad that I found. You don't want these. They're unsolicited. They're junk. Phishing is one of my favorite ones, and I have one that you might have already saw. It's one of my favorite emails that I get. And I actually keep a few of them, but I don't show my wife. You'll see why in a second. These are some of the ones that I get that I actually collect that I think are pretty cool. If you ever got any of these or kind of close to these, I'm a lucky winner. Congratulations. All I have to do is click here, and I've won something. I get 1 out of 3 gifts listed. Do you think if I click there, I'm actually going to win something? No. In fact, if I click there, I'll most likely will get one of those bad stuff, malwares, bugs, worms. I get those all the time. You can go to a web page. I'll pick on the teachers a little bit. I got a couple teachers down the hall. They click on them. I say, don't click on them. Then they get bugs, and I clean them off. And they click on them, and they get bugs, and they clean them off. Anything like this, you really did not win anything. Okay? If it's too good to be true, it is still too good to be true. This one actually, I do use Amazon a lot. I do get Amazon gift cards. 2 things that will actually tell you that this is not real. The pictures. There's no pictures. The people that made it grabbed them from some other website. And so when the website changes it, they're no longer here. If you highlight your mouse over the card where you normally click, this is what you see. Do you think that Amazon's really going to use something called Happy E-cards with all that information on it and my email address? Probably not. If you clicked on it, you're probably going to get one of those yucky stuff again. This one is actually, I got about 2 weeks ago, and it's almost would trick somebody like me. Of course, it would trick those people down into that hall all the time. I am an Xfinity customer. I do have Comcast at home, and it's telling me there's something wrong with my Comcast. I get emails from Comcast on a regular basis. None like this. But they're telling me that I need to click on the file that's attached, and I need to fill out the information, and I need to submit it. Well, if I put my Comcast password and username in there, the people that get this, we're going to keep going. The people that get this, they keep going, and they will get the virus. Hold on. No, we'll just let it go. I'm going to hang up on them. Sorry, it's not the principal. Teacher said keep it live. Okay, so yes. Okay, we're back from the phone. Comcast They do not email me and ask for my password. They already know my password and my username. Why are they emailing me? They don't. That is one of the first clues, even if it's a company that you are with. I also have a Chase account. This is a legitimate account. They tell me there's something wrong with my account and they want to upgrade it. If I click here and reactivate it, because there's issues with my charge card, and I put in my username and my password in my credit card, who now has it?
Some random person.
Somebody that you don't want to have it. That is correct. Company already has that information. I have that information. Nobody else needs to know that information. They will actually use real logos. They're going to look real. Here it is. Yes, this is the right one. This is one of my favorite ones. And I actually started to say I get these maybe once a week. And again, I don't tell my wife. What is it saying? It's from a lady. I'm not on no dating group. I've actually been married for quite a long time. And it's actually, you'll get random emails from random people, and it's probably not even a lady on the other end. It's somebody that wants you to click on the link, that is going to grab your information and connect with you, and most likely give you one of these bugs, viruses or malware. And that's why I don't show the wife. She's going to possibly think that I'm really emailing one of these people. Why are they emailing? And one of the first clues is, that's not my name. 99% of the ones I get are not my name. It'll even say, sir. It'll say, lover. Sexy thing. There's all these things they'll put at the top, just trying to trick you. Click here, you know. You want to click here to see the picture of the lady. No, I don't want to click there to see a picture of the lady, because then you're going to give me something yucky. Protection. Everybody wants to be protected from viruses. You may want to guess if there's a true 100% protection out there. You're shaking your head no. That is correct. There's nothing that will protect you 100%.
But are you able to delete most viruses?
I would say out of the ones that I've gotten here in the school and at home, 90% I can clean off.
And what happens if you can't?
If you can't, you wipe everything off the hard drive and you restart fresh. The problem is if you can't get it all, and there's a little bit part still in there, it grows again, and it comes back. And then you start all over again. So the best way to get rid of it is to start off fresh, just as though it's a brand new computer. There are softwares out there that actually do a fairly good job. Some you have to buy, some are free. Of course, you pay for them, they're better than the free ones. Again, they do not take care of you 100%. Sorry to say, the best thing to take care of viruses is your brain inside your human. If you're smarter than they are, don't click on them. Don't be fooled. He emails him and says, hey, look at this cute girl. Well, is he going to email him and say that? No. So then he's like, well, he didn't really email that. There's a fake virus or a fake email going out. So most viruses and malware and all those things, do they come from friends and family or do they come from strangers?
Friends and family.
Come from friends and family. Sorry to say. Miss Carney got one. They got into her Google account and started sending out emails to everybody that's in her Google account. So everybody that's a friend with her is now getting her emails. So I emailed her and said, you need to change your password, clean your computer off, and try again. Because they'll send them out to friends and families first. This is your task for this class. You are to go out on the internet, find an example of a malware, find the name, find what kind it is, whether it's phishing, virus, malware, general, any of those, Trojan, when it was approximately made, and the number of computers that were infected. If you have a personal case you want to fill out for that, you need to have a one-page report, and then next class we will go over that. And we're done. Thank you.